Alright guys, and welcome back to the channel. Rangers kicked off their defence of the Scottish Premiership title with a 3-0 win over Livingston thanks to goals from Hagi, Scott Wright and Kmart Roof. Gers boss Steven Gerrard made a few surprise changes in his starting 11 this afternoon, leaving Alan McGregor on the bench to hand John McLaughlin a place in the side, while leaving out Filip Helander and Borna Barisic altogether. Zambian international Fashion Sakala was given his competitive debut for the Light Blues, but fellow summer signing John Lundstrom had to settle for a place on the bench, as Gerrard stuck by a midfield trio of Glenn Kamara, Joe Aribo and Stephen Davis. As the invincible champions made their way onto the pitch, it wasn't just the thousands in the stands paying tribute to the Light Blues, as the Livingston players formed a guard of honour and applauded the Rangers stars onto the pitch, before an impeccably observed minute of silence was held in memory of Ibrox legend Ali Dawson following his death earlier this week. Once John Beaton's whistle signalled the end of the silence, the roar that went up will have been heard from some distance in Glasgow. It didn't take long for Rangers to take control of the game, and as soon as they did, the opening goal felt inevitable, taking 7 minutes to arrive and coming from Hagi after some excellent footwork by the Romanian. James Tavernier's free kick evaded everyone and fell for Hagi in the 6-yard box, and after taking a touch or two to get the ball out from under his feet and take a couple of Livy players out of the game, he rifled home the ball and almost lifted the roof of Ibrox as the fans went absolutely ballistic. Rangers looked in control and comfortable in possession, looking to add a second to further increase their advantage. After 31 minutes, Hagi came off and was replaced by Scott Wright. With Rangers very much in control of the game, there was a patience from the Light Blues in their build-up play, recycling the ball well and moving the Livingston players around to create openings. Despite their dominance, there wasn't to be a second goal before the break for Rangers. The Gers started the second half in a similar fashion to the first. Scott Wright going close with a volley after some nice build-up play saw the ball set up nicely for the substitute, but he couldn't keep his effort on target to test the Livingston goalkeeper. With just over an hour played, there was a competitive debut for John Lundstrom, with the former Sheffield United midfielder brought on to replace Joe Aribo and add some energy into the middle of the park. A final change for the Gers saw Kmart Roof come on to replace Fashion Sakala and see the game out. The second goal finally came for Rangers, and like the first, it was a fantastic strike. Scott Wright with the brilliant finish with the outside of his boot to leave the Livingston goalkeeper absolute no chance to keep it out. Seconds from the final whistle, Rangers made it 3-0 as Kmart Roof, last season's top goal scorer in the Premiership for Rangers, took advantage of a loose ball to fire home from close range and grab his first goal of the season. So what do you guys think then? I personally think it was a good result, good start of the season. It's always good to get started off with a win. I think it was really good to see Fashion Sakala get his first start for the club. I also think it was good to see John Lundstrom get over 30 minutes on the pitch. I also like to see us being able to set players out like McGregor, Barisic, that type of thing, and still have the quality to come in and cover for them. I think it was great to see Bassi get a full 90 minutes. And I'll be honest, I'm a big fan of Scott Wright. I think he's got quality. I think he'll go on to be a huge player for Rangers and Scotland as well. I also seen people say the game is a bit slow at times, but I think we done the best we could. We scored 3 goals, and it's a bit hard when teams like Livingston come and they play with 9 men behind the ball. But let me know what you think down in the comments and subscribe for daily videos. Cheers.